help but sort of compare you to Gatsby. Do you feel like you related more to him when you read the book this time around versus when you read it back in junior high?
Absolutely. I understood for the first time the tragedy that is Gatsby, this man that is an illusion unto himself. He's somebody that has created this vision of this, piece of American royalty that he wasn't. He came from nothing. But it's very woven into the fabric of America and the idea that in a new democracy, in a new country like this, if you have the sheer will and determination, you can make something of yourself. But ultimately, he's living in the past, and he's not in touch with reality. And Daisy is that green light. She is a mirage. She's a figment of his imagination, and she no longer exists, or never existed to begin with. And so for me, the identification that I had with Gatsby is, the excitement of a man that is the ultimate dreamer. But I can't connect with him in a lot of ways because he's not living in reality.
Whether Gatsby truly loves Daisy or not is a whole other thing that can be analyzed, but he definitely uses her as a drive for his dreams and hopes. And I was
Absolutely.
curious, what drives Leonardo DiCaprio?
Same thing. My dreams really as a youth. Those are the times in your life where you sort of forge who you are subconsciously. And I remember my earliest memories were of wanting to become an actor. I don't know why it was that way, but I was constantly doing impersonations and begging my parents to take me out on auditions and said, this is what I want to do. And I don't know why I had that thought process as a youth, but it was just sort of in my DNA.
I did the same thing. I was 3 years old and I told my mom, I want to see myself on TV and in magazines. And that's how I started. I went on auditions and started acting just because I, for some reason, just said I want to be on TV and I want to watch myself. So I know like Gatsby has this whole grand vision for his life. I think he says, my life has got to be like this. It has got to keep going up.
Yes.
So how would you compare thus far your life, looking back on it, how would you compare it to maybe the vision that you had growing up of your life?
I've always looked at the opportunity to be an actor as like winning the lottery. A lot of my friends that I grew up with since I was 13 some were actors, some weren't, are still trying to get their foot in the door. And I know the opportunity that I've been giving is an incredible one. So my attitude has always been, I'm not going to squander this opportunity. I'm going to work as hard as I possibly can to make the most of it. So I still feel very fortunate, and I still feel like it's really a dream come true for me. And I'll continue to do the best that I can to continue making movies.
Made in Hollywood.